When she finally said he mattered more than I ever did, I didn't explode, didn't cry, didn't even flinch. I simply stood there, staring at the woman who used to whisper her deepest dreams to me in the dark, now defending a man whose smile lingered far too long when I wasn't looking. Her voice was sharp. Apologize to him, or we're done. But inside me, a strange stillness rose, like a storm suddenly extinguished. 3 years of marriage. 6 years of shared mornings, late nights, and stolen breaths. Our life had been a melody, sometimes dissonant, but balanced. Her laughter had once felt genuine. I had believed it. Then came him, her so-called closest friend, the one who hugged her too tightly, whose eyes always lingered on her lips. At first, I swallowed my unease. I refused to play the jealous husband. But respect carries a certain weight, and it cracks when boundaries are trampled. It wasn't one brutal betrayal. It was a slow, grinding bleed of countless tiny wounds. A laptop slammed shut when I entered the room. Messages that read, "You'll always be my safe place." A new phone locked without explanation. Matching bracelets I dismissed as harmless. A hotel bill she brushed off as a mistake. I said nothing. I gathered it all inside me like poison, easier to hold once I gave a name. The breaking point came in an argument. I confronted him. He smirked. His silence screamed louder than words. She had already chosen him. Quickly, without hesitation, she stood beside him. Not me. That night, I walked away. Left the house, the keys, the life I had built with my bare hands. And then I weaponized silence. For days of it. Relentless. She called. She texted. She cried outside my door. I gave nothing back. Silence corrodes. It drives desperation. And desperation creates mistakes. So I dug. An old friend at her bank told me she had opened a secret account 6 months earlier. She'd been stashing away $1,800, preparing her escape. She never imagined I'd leave first. I waited. I listened. I let her twist the truth for friends, painting me as paranoid, unstable. I let them misjudge me. Their blindness gave me the opening I needed. His name was Jason. A realtor by title, a snake by nature. I'd crossed him years ago in a property deal. Even then, he'd tried to cheat me, falsified documents that nearly drained my savings. I quietly reported him, and the board revoked his license. He never knew I was the reason. And now, he sat in my home, eating my food, brushing against my wife. This wasn't just infidelity. It was an old debt resurfaced. The first step was leverage. Her hidden account was laughably easy to crack. Password, Melody04. Exactly what I expected. I saved screenshots of every transfer, every secret exchange, neatly compiled in a folder titled Loyalty. Next came Jason. A friend in property law told me 2 of his recent deals teetered on fraud. I sent anonymous tips to the board. Then, posing as a client, I coaxed him into sending forged listings. Every word he wrote, every document he sent, became another nail for his coffin. I delivered the evidence directly to his victims. By the 4th day, she was unraveling. She showed up at my door, tear-stained, shaking. I let her inside. I listened as she begged, even held her trembling hand. I told her I forgave her. Then I handed her the file. She flipped through it. Screenshots, transfers, messages. Proof. Her face drained white. I told her I wouldn't ruin her, as long as she left quietly. No alimony. No conditions. Just silence. She nodded, said nothing, and walked out. The last move was Jason. He called me, spitting threats. I agreed to meet at a diner. He arrived smug, dripping arrogance. I stayed calm, sliding a flash drive across the table. Inside is proof of 12 victims. Fraudulent contracts. Forged signatures. Once this spreads, you'll be lucky to sell trinkets on the street. He tried to bluster. I leaned in. And by the way, she was never yours. You were just a match she used to burn herself down. Then I stood, left him sitting there, and never looked back. 6 months later, she's living with her sister. Jason's license stripped again. Word is, they don't even speak. People ask how I stay so composed. The truth? I don't live with bitterness. Revenge doesn't grow from rage. It's born from clarity. And clarity came the moment she said he meant more. She was right, in a way. To her, he was